Hey there, and welcome back to Social Advertising for Franchises 101. In the last episode, we talked about optimizing and scaling your campaigns, how to get better results from the data you already have. In this episode, we're going to take one step deeper into how Meta tracks and measures those results with something called the Metapixel and conversion tracking. These tools help you understand what happens after someone clicks your ad, and that's what turns good marketing into great marketing. First off, Paul, what the heck is the Metapixel? The Metapixel is a small piece of code you place on your website. It's invisible to visitors, but it quietly tracks actions people take, things like visiting a page, filling out a form, or making a purchase. When someone clicks your ad and visits your website, the pixel helps Meta connect their actions back to that ad. That's how you can see not just who clicked, but who actually converted. So instead of guessing which ads are driving business, the pixel gives you real, data-backed answers. So why does this matter to franchises? For franchise businesses, tracking can sometimes be a little more complex. If your franchisor manages a centralized website or ad account, the pixel might already be installed and managed at the brand level, meaning they can see conversions across all locations. In that case, your local ads may use shared tracking data to optimize performance. If you run your own local ad account or website, you can install your own pixel on your store's pages. For example, your Contact Us, Order Online, or Book Now pages. That way, you can see exactly which ads are driving actions for your specific location. In both cases, the goal is the same: to give Meta's system clear feedback about what success looks like so it can find more people who behave the same way. So what is a conversion? A conversion is simply the result you care about, the action that matters to your business. Depending on your franchise, that could be a website purchase or order, a lead form submission, a booking or appointment, a click to get directions to your location, or even a phone call. Meta tracks these actions as events, things like view content, add to cart, purchase, or lead. You can customize which events matter most to your campaigns. So for example, if you own a salon franchise, your main conversion event might be book appointment. If you own a restaurant, it might be order online. If you're in home services, it could probably be submit quote form. So how does conversion tracking improve your performance? Conversion tracking doesn't just help you measure results, it actually helps Meta optimize for better ones. When the system knows what a conversion looks like, it can automatically adjust who it shows your ads to, prioritizing people who are more likely to take that same action. That means smarter targeting, lower costs, and generally a better ROI over time. Without conversion tracking, Meta only knows who's clicking, not who's buying. That's like running your business without ever checking who actually walked through the door. Setting up the Metapixel. If your franchisor handles digital marketing, they may have already done this for you. But if you manage your own campaigns, here's how setup typically works. You go to your Meta Events Manager inside Business Manager. You create a new pixel and name it after your location or business. You then copy a small snippet of code that they provide for you and place it on your website, ideally on every page. If you use a platform like Shopify, WordPress, or Squarespace, there's usually an easy integration to do this. If not, you'll have to manually put it into the code. Then you define your conversion events. These are the actions you want to track. If you're not comfortable installing code, your web developer or marketing agency can probably do it for you in a few minutes. What about offline conversions and store visits? Not all franchise business happens online, and Meta knows that. If your goal is in-store traffic, you can use offline conversion tracking or store visits tracking. This feature connects your ads to offline actions, like people visiting your location after seeing an ad. You can upload transaction data or use Meta's store traffic objective to estimate visits based on GPS and mobile device data. It's not perfect, but it's an incredibly useful tool for measuring the impact of your ads in the real world, especially for retail and food and service franchises. Privacy and data compliance. Because pixels collect data, it's important to follow Meta's privacy best practices. Always make sure your website has a privacy policy that discloses tracking, and check whether your franchisor has specific compliance guidelines you need to follow. Meta also now offers the Conversion API, sometimes called CAPI, C-A-P-I, a privacy-safe way to send conversion data directly from your website's server instead of relying solely on browser cookies. If your brand team or agency mentions CAPI setup, that's what they're referring to. It's the more advanced, privacy-friendly version way of pixel tracking. Now, how is the data used? Once your pixel or conversion tracking is active, you'll start seeing metrics like conversions, how many tracked actions happened, cost per conversion, how much you spent per completed action, and conversion rate, what percentage of clicks or impressions led to the desired result. These numbers show you the true performance of your ad, not just how many people saw or clicked them, but how many did something valuable. You can then use this data to identify which ads or audiences convert best, refine your targeting, or scale campaigns that deliver the highest ROI. A good tip: if you're part of a franchise system where both local and national ads are running, share your data and insights with the corporate team. Your results help them understand what's working at the local level, and they can use that insight to improve broader campaigns for everybody. And if your franchisor shares performance dashboards or pixel data with you, review it regularly. The more you understand those patterns, the more you can adjust your local strategy. To recap, the MetaPixel tracks what happens after the click on your website. Conversion tracking helps you measure and improve real outcomes, and together they give Metasystem the data it needs to find more of the right people and help you make smarter marketing decisions. In our next episode, we'll talk about how to localize your ads for maximum impact, taking what the brand provides and tailoring it to make your campaigns feel personal, relevant, and community focused. Until next time.